going to start off on hands and knees actually. So come on down to hands and knees. And I like to take a moment to get really strong in the upper body when I'm doing anything from hands and knees. So push down against the floor. Think of strong belly muscles lifting into your low back. And even as we begin to move around and breathe hard and work, always keep that low back support. Your belly muscles are your best friend for that posture health. Okay, so with that strong core strength, go ahead and stick your right leg out behind you. Think of lifting your body away from the floor like a bridge as you reach forward with the left hand. So I call this a bird dog shape, okay? Like a hunting dog. Think of reaching out long through the lifted arm and leg. And lift your belly high. Okay, we're going to start to move this around. So inhale here, reach out long through the lifted arm and leg. And exhale, pull that knee and elbow in. Okay, you're going to try to bring your nose in the mix too. Let's do it again. Inhale, reach out long. Exhale, pull it in. Now I'd like to do this 20 times. Okay, so just go with it. Just kind of lose count. That's 5. Keep it going. Lift on the inhale. Exhale, pull in. We can do this. All right, keep the spine long. You're halfway there. That was 10. Building core strength, back strength, front body strength, shoulders, hips, glutes. A lot going on here. 15. You can do it. Just a few more. 3. Make it nice. 2. And 1. Now, next time you pull that crunch in, I want to hold this last one. Hold and breathe. Lift your heart away from the floor. Maybe if you want to play a little bit here, you could point those left toes up and balance on your left kneecap. Just a little funky challenge for 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off here. Maybe shake out that right wrist. And we're going to switch sides, just like we did on the other side. So this time, strong front body pushes the floor. Lift your belly. And we'll get the left leg out behind with the right arm forward. So take a moment to settle in and stabilize in this posture before we even start to move. We know that we want to focus on control, strong belly, moving with skill. So inhaling, reach out long. Exhale, pull the knee and elbow in. Get that nose in there too. 20 times, my friends. 2 and in. Strong front body pushing down. Strong back body lifting up. Great way to warm up your whole body. Bird dog. Find a rhythm. Keep that spine nice and long every chance you can. You're about halfway there, friends. All right. 15. You can do this. Getting your whole body warm here. Little challenge for your core and your back. 3, 2, and 1. Now you know we're holding this one. Bring that crunch in, that knee and elbow. Okay, and maybe you rock onto that right kneecap and point the right toes up. It's funky. It's a little core challenge. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Whew. Take a moment. You can shake out your wrists. Okay, now I'd like to get a little more into your arms and warm them up a good bit. So tuck your toes and come up into a plank position. Remember, you can always drop your knees, okay? Always, always. And then you're just going to take turns walking your feet towards your hands, and then walk it back through plank, and then walk your hands to your feet, and then walk it back forward to plank. So see if you could just take, let's take about 10 of these. They're called inchworms. Just to get you feel a bit more strength in your shoulders and your chest. Okay, we got 4. You can take a nice and clippy, nice clip, or you can really slow it down. 5. I like to speed mine up a little bit. So remember, you don't have to do the same amount that I do. You can always slow it down, or just kind of holding this space for you. Keep it going. Couple more. Okay, the next time you're in that plank, hold and breathe. Push the floor away. Lift your heart in your belly and breathe. Think of lengthening your neck. And remember to use your feet to push the floor as well. So your lower body is actually engaged here too. Whew. Nice challenge for 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Go ahead and walk your feet to your hands. Okay, bend those knees and then gradually push yourself up. I like to use hands to knees to get my head up first so I don't get an unpleasant head rush. So you can use that trick as well. Alright, team, shake it off. We have one more warm-up movement I want to explore with you. Go ahead and find a nice squat. So you're going to drop your hips down low. Okay, and then stand it up. We're going to lunge out to the left. So go ahead and take your left foot out to the left and drop it in a side lunge. And then back up to center. Or you'll take another squat. And then back up. And then step the right foot to the right, side lunge. Now can we go like that side to side? I'd like to do 5 on each side for a total of 10. And squat. Nice and slow. Side. And squat. So notice, if you will, if your heart tends to dip down when you drop your hip, do your best to keep your heart lifted and open, even though it's challenging. And do your best to keep your tailbone pointed back and that knee bending over your toes. Whew. Nice work. Just about 1 more on each side. Getting the shoulders and the legs warmer. Now next time you come back to that squat, could we hold it there, please? Thank you. Hold that squat. Breathe. Alright, your spine is long. See if you can make the neck a little longer. Maybe drop your tailbone an inch. And pull your knees right over your toes. Make sure they're tracking nicely. Maybe we drop a little lower, friends. Whew. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Okay. I'm feeling nice and warm all over. I hope that you are too. It's time for us to get into our circuit interval training. So, buckle up. I'm going to give you all the cues you need for timing. So step your feet wide here, toes turned out, and drop your hips nice and low for a horse squat. We're going to drop low, and then we're going to pick it up. In 3, 2, and 1. Horse squat low, and then pick it up. Maybe add your tippy toes. Horse squat, and pick it up. So think about tracking your knees over your toes. Really get them tracking out. And feel free to use your calves to lift those heels. You're halfway there. Keep it going. Horse squat. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a 15-second break. Here's what's next. Okay, from a squat, you're going to tap your right toe out to the right, and then back to center. That's it. You're gonna hold the squat. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Tap the right foot out, tap it back to your squat. Hold your left leg squat. Is it challenging? Yes. Can you do it? Absolutely. You could always lift your hips a little bit and lessen your squat. You can also rest your hands on your hips. Keep going. Really great work for your left leg. You can do this. 15 more seconds. Maybe drop a little lower for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Let it go. We're going to do the other side. Take 10 more seconds. Big breath in. And shake it off. Squat. We're going there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg to the left. Come back to the squat. The right leg is holding a single leg squat. Keep breathing. You got this. Keep your spine long and soft. Heart big and open. Tap and squat. Keep the belly moving in towards your spine, okay? Your core strength will give you a lot of good support. Here, for the last 10 seconds, maybe drop your hips a little lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, let it go. So we're going to go back around to that horse squat. Remember this horse, drop the hips low and back up. Take a big breath. Let it go. In 3, 2, and 1. Toes out, knees out. Drop your hips in a horse squat. And then bring it up, maybe to your tippy toes. Catch your breath here. You can move your arms more or less. I like a big shoulder movement. Keep breathing, you're halfway there. Okay, if you like a little extra challenge, you drop a little lower. If you need to take it easy, you just make your movement smaller. And you've only got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, we're going back to our second round. Going back to that squat with the right foot tapping. We'll start with the right foot. Take a deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Find your squat. Right foot tap. Right foot return. You can do this. Keep that long spine. Keep the core engaged. And smile. It always helps. Keep breathing, friends. More than halfway there. Maybe drop your tailbone a little lower if you could. A little extra challenge just to keep you engaged and stay in the game. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. Take 15. We're going to do the left leg now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg tap and return. Tap, return. Breathe. Okay, try to keep that stabilizing leg. You can check the knee out. Make sure your stable leg, the knee points out over your toes. You just want to make sure it's not waggling too much. Maybe drop lower. Stay interested. Sometimes if I find myself getting a little spaced out in my workout, it means I need to challenge myself a little bit more. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, come on down to your hands and knees. We're going to start a different set of movements. This is going to be a hovering hands and knees. You're going to hover your knees. And you're going to take turns reaching one arm out at a time, and then one leg out at a time. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Reach, and reach, and kick, and kick. Very challenging, but you can do this for 45 seconds. So keep it going. So do hover those knees. Drop them if you need to, of course. You're going to modify. Breathe. Strong arms here, strong legs, strong core. And you're trying to keep your back and your hips from wobbling too much. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take 15 seconds. Here's what's next. You're going to lift your hips into, in a yoga class, you would call a down dog shape. Okay? And you're going to take turns lifting one leg at a time, bringing that knee to the elbow. Send it up and switch sides. In 3, 2, and 1. Leg up. Let's go, friends. Knee to elbow. Leg up. And then switch sides. Keep it going. Up. Knee to elbow. Up. Switch sides. Alright, some nice yoga inspired movement for you. Mobility. Working on using that whole hip, all the shoulder as well. You're almost there. You're 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take 15, come all the way to your belly. Okay, you're going to take turns swimming opposite arm and leg up, other opposite, and then pick them all up. Okay, so opposite, opposite, and then all of them. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's make it happen, guys. Lift, strong, strong back. Doing a lot of nice work here. Opposite, opposite, and all of them. Whew. Really nice strength in your back, please. Think of making your spine long, so it helps to kind of look down to lengthen your neck. Sometimes the neck gets a little cranked here. 10 seconds, friends. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Come up to hands and knees. We're going to go back for our second round of that hovering knee. Okay, hovering knee, taking turns, one arm at a time and one leg at a time. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. Hover and reach, reach, kick, and kick. Keep it going. Reach it. Okay, now I want you to keep your back so flat and not wobbly. So it's going to take control. Pull that belly into your spine. Control it. Whew. Reach it. Reach it. Kick it. Kick it. Okay, one thing you can do to make this easier also is lift your hips a little higher and just reduce your range of motion. Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go, friends. Next up, okay, while you're resting, I'm just going to show you, we're in this downward facing dog shape. We're going to do leg up, knee in, leg up, switch sides. Remember that? In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Leg up, bring the knee in, leg up, switch sides. Breathe. Slow this down if you need to. Okay, always modify. But we're nice and warm, so this should feel pretty good. Working on your mobility. You're almost there. Alright, we've just got about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, come on down to your belly. We're going to do that swimming Superman move where we lift opposite arm and leg, other opposite, and then all. Take a breath. 3, 2, and 1. Swim, and swim, and Superman. Swim, swim, Superman. Keep going. Okay, really want you to feel that back body driving. So tune in, connect with your body here. Look down so your neck is neutral. Stick with it. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, we finished 2 sets of circuit intervals. Maybe a good time for a water break. Take a moment, shake it off. Okay, next up is a side plank crunch. So get yourself into a left side down side plank. And you can go ahead and use your elbow or your hand. It's really up to you. Elbow, plank, or hand. But whatever you do on one side, do on the other, okay? So come on up, side plank. Okay, you're gonna take the top arm and the top knee, top elbow and knee together. Okay, that's it. Okay, get 10 seconds to kind of get the idea of it. Okay, you can drop the bottom knee, you can even drop the bottom hip if you need to. We're gonna go there in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 45 seconds. Reach and crunch. Now do your best, do your very best to keep the knee and elbow pointed up. It's going to be tempting to point them forward. So point them up. Keep breathing. Very nice. Keep it going. The clock fell over, so I'm going to go put it back. Awesome. You're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. We're going to do the other side. So flip to your right side down. Same plank you did on the other side. Okay, this time the top elbow and knee, same thing. Come together. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So remember, you can drop a knee. You can drop that bottom knee. You can even drop the bottom hip. So I want you to make this work for you, but stick with it. It's a nice challenge for both sides because one side is actively pushing the floor away while the other side is doing its best to crunch. Remember to breathe deeply. Sometimes when you're working, you forget to breathe. That's okay. Keep it going. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. All right, next up, find a plank. Remember, you can use your knees or not. And you're going to take turns, reaching up with one hand, back through plank, reaching up with the other hand. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Reach up, switch sides, reach up. Okay, with your knees. Also great work with your knees. You can use them to support you. Stick with it. Okay, keep your strong shoulders active. Sometimes it's tempting to let the shoulders collapse a little here, but I want you to actively push all the time. You're almost there. In 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, come down to your left side down plank. And we'll do that same side crunch that we did before. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Crunch and crunch. Keep it up. Woo. Okay, bottom side actively pushing down. Top side actively crunching in. Strong core here, of course. Keep with it. It's worth it. Just keep going. Even if you have to modify a lot. Keep going. For 10. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. We're going to switch sides. Right side down, side plank crunch. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crunch and reach. Stick with it. Remember to keep that shoulder active, okay, that bottom shoulder especially. If you notice it getting close to your ear, take special attention. Lengthen your spine, lengthen your neck. Push that floor. Woo. Almost there. You've got 10 here. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Woo. Coming into your plank, whatever it may be. Get ready for a rotation plank. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rotate one side up with strong shoulders. Switch sides. Other side. And switch. Keep it going. Keep that heart open. Your rib cage is big the whole time. And use that lower body to actively push the floor. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, take your time coming up to standing, okay? I'm going to have you in a single leg squat. It's going to be a little challenging. So the left leg will be squatting. Come up on those right tippy toes for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so here we go. With the right tippy toes, top forward. With the right tippy toes, top behind you. It's a little funky. Swing it around in front. Swing it around and back. Just stick with it, okay? It's okay if it feels a little bit silly, but if it's all right, I want you to get a really big hip rotation out of it. Okay, working on mobility a little bit more here. You're almost there. Keep it up. Nice work for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. So we're just going to do the other side. Shake it off. This time the right leg will be the squatting leg. The left leg will be the moving, rotating hip. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Let's get the left leg around front. Let's get the left leg around back. It's a little balancy. It's a little core. It's a little bit of everything. Skill. Even if you have to really slow it down, it doesn't matter how slow you go. Move with control. You're almost there. Crossing that midline takes focus and control, so good for you for sticking with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Come down to a seat. Remember, you have time. Pop up into a little boat pose. It means you can have your feet down or your feet up. But you're sitting up and leaning back just slightly. Hands together in front of you. Twist to look over one shoulder at a time. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Twist and twist. Twist again. Twist again. Keep it going. So you can grab your knees if you need to. You can even put your feet down. Okay, but if you like the challenge, you're gonna reach behind you with one. Keep breathing. I like to inhale as I open and exhale as I bring it back to center. You're almost there. Very nice. Twisting boat for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take your time coming up to standing again. We'll do that same single leg squat with the left leg first. The right leg is traveling. Hip mobility front to back. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Hip mobility and switch. Okay, so we're getting so much here. Hips, that left leg is getting a great workout. Your shoulders, glutes, keep it going. Try to lift that right hip as high open as you can. Almost there, team. Moving with skill every time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. We're going to do the other side. Ooh. In 5. Right leg. 3, 2, and 1. The right leg is the stable leg. Come on down. Okay, 45 seconds. Once you get the hang of it, your body kind of gets the rhythm. Make it really big. Lift that left knee. Keep breathing. You're almost there. In 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Come back down to the floor. Again, your seat is how you're going to get into your boat pose. Remember to use your feet and hands if you need. We're going to twist in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Twist to one side. Twist to the other. If you need less challenge, you're going to drop your feet. If you want more, you're going to open your arms when you reach back. Remember to keep your spine and your neck really long. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, shake it off. So we're finished with our intervals. Okay, hope you guys are feeling pretty good. I want to do a little bit of focus on arms with you because I know that's something that all of us could probably use a little more of. Definitely me. So just find a comfortable seat. I like to, when I'm doing my arms, I like to tuck my toes and sit on my heels, but maybe you just untuck your toes. It's really whatever works best. So just find a really nice seat that you can hold. And we're going to do sets of 20. So we're not going to hold these, or we're not going to do these movements for a certain amount of time. It's going to be sets of 20. And we're going to try to do it back to back without rest. Okay, so you'll see how this goes. So the first thing we're going to do is make cactus arms and move up and down. That's all. Let's go. 20. So here's 3. And 4. So keep that neck nice and long. 5. Keep the chest big and proud. 6. 7. 8. Shoulders away from ears. And 10. We're halfway there. 10 more. Reach. 9. Feel free to slow it down, by the way. I'm just holding space. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, no rest. We're gonna do open cactus, close cactus. Open and close. Let's go. We're gonna try to do no rest for these. Here's 5. Keep that long neck. 6, 7, bring those elbows together. 8, elbows together. 9, together. And 10. Let's do 10 more. 10. I'm starting to feel it, guys. 9. I hope you are too. It's worth it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. No rest. Arms long. Little circle, big circle. Little circle, big circle. 3, big, and 4. Okay, we're gonna do 20. 5, big, and little. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now reverse them, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. No rest. Hold it. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get those hands up. Nice. 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. No rest. Palms up, palms down. Up, down. 3, 4. Get that full movement, okay? Roll it up, roll it down. Get every bit of movement out of your shoulders, okay? 8, 9, and 10. Now let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. No rest. Bend your elbows. Palms together, elbows together. Elbows up without leaving each other. Elbows down. Elbows up. Don't let them separate. Elbows down. Here's 3 and 4. Now I know it's really challenging to keep your elbows together, but I want you to stay with the challenge. Keep your neck long. 8, 9, and 10. Let's do 10 more. Now this is one of those movements that before I discovered it, I didn't even know I needed it. And it was really hard. So don't be discouraged if it's hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. Okay? What an amazing arm finisher. Okay, now it's super important for us to cool down and stretch. So we don't ever want to skip that cool down and stretch. Take yourself long ways on your mat so that you can come into a lunge. We'll take the right foot forward. Go ahead and drop your left hand under your left shoulder. Okay? And you can scooch that left knee back. But we're going to turn this into a twist. So get comfortable. And then get that right arm up so you can twist and look up, allowing your hips to sink toward the floor. So just adding in a little movement here with your nice active lunge, legs actively pushing down. Inhale here. Think of lifting your heart up and open to the sky. And exhale, bending that right elbow. See if you could bring it towards your left wrist. Just go as close as you want to go. Let's do that again. Just a little gentle movement. Inhaling, lift your heart up, up. And exhale, right elbow bends. Let's take that a few more times. Just super slow. Just letting your heart and your breath slow down gradually so that it's not a sudden stop. Okay, the next time you reach up in your twisted lunge, let's hold it right there and just play around. So if you're getting quite enough a stretch in the back of your right leg and your left hip in the front, then you can just stay here. If you want a bit more, you could deepen this nice stretch, this lunge, by tucking the left toes and lifting the left knee nice and high. So only if that feels right. Wherever you are, just breathe. Big breath here. Think of strong shoulders pushing the floor away, and your hips are nice and heavy. Full body stretch here. Maybe one more breath. And then let it go. Okay, we're going to switch sides. So bring the right hand down, bring the left knee down. And we'll bring it back to hands and knees. Left foot forward. Build your lunge so that right knee can scoot back maybe because we're pretty warm. And then come on up into your twisted lunge. Right hand down, left hand up. Once you get situated in your lunge, we're going to move it a little bit. So inhale to open your chest wide. And exhale, left elbow to right wrist. You can bend the right elbow too a little bit. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, reach. And exhale, twist. Stretch and open your back. Or maybe the next time you reach up into that lunge, let's just hold it. Reach up tall. You could stay down here with your right knee down. You could tuck the right toe and lift the right knee, but keep the hips nice and heavy. Big breath here. Think of filling your lungs and kind of twisting, stretching open your back, your legs. One more big breath here. And then bring it down. You can drop the left hand, drop the right knee. Come on back through hands and knees here. And then if you just want to sit back on your feet one more time, we'll just get your arms. Go ahead and pat yourself on the back with your right hand. Grab that left elbow, that right elbow with your left hand and just pull it gently to the left. Take a breath or two here. And switch sides. And let it go. Thanks so much, team. What a great workout. Thanks for sticking with it, working out with me.